Kak Tiara.
Halo, halo. Wow, it's hello. But hello everyone. Welcome to Britzone. We have wow, there's a lot of comment people and excited people in here. Cannot wait for Britzone. Hello.
Kak Tiara, is everything good? Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, I see there's a lot of people coming. Hello. Kadiara, is everything okay?
Just for a while for unstable connections. Maybe is it clear enough for now?
Yep, it's clear enough. You can carry on.
Yeah, I just say hi to Kanuansa because it's a unique name for me. Hello, Kanuansa. Welcome to Britzone. Um, Maybe it's not clear. Is it? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, you're audible. Kak.
Okay. So maybe we can say hi to others. We have Ziza. Oh, Ziza. We have Kafani. Wow, we have a cute with Kak Rania. Hello, Kak Rania. You
Hi
have a
everyone.
cute rabbit. How are you, Kak Rania?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yes, totally great. So we are excited to this daily breezes. Okay. So I will wait for say hi again to uh wow, we have Kameli. Oh no, Melia. Hello, Camelia.
Halo, Mbak Tiara.
How are you, Camelia?
Thank you. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good. Do you have a careers about communication, or you always come to prison?
Excuse me?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yeah, you're audible. I asked you that, like, is it your first time to come prison?
Uh, I think for now this is the first time, but previously maybe in uh
Plus,
2018 maybe I
uh,
am come to Amazon, but time ago yeah.
well, so welcome back to prison. I hope you will enjoy for this class moment.
Thank you.
Wow, is it quite a long time after?
Yeah,
Oh, what's the thing that you make to come back to prison?
yeah, I need to more practice it because I seldom use my English. So I think it's getting worse.
Ah, yeah. After this, I hope you always come to join routine to prison class, Camelia. I can see you in
Yeah,
offline
yeah.
maybe.
Yes, I hope we can meet ya offline.
Are you,
Tiara, sorry, I
are
need
you
to
staying in Jakarta?
I stay in Depok City. Depok
Thank you,
Res-
Camelia.
yeah. I need to leave for a moment and check in again ya because my camera cannot be open from my laptop. I need to join from my phone.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Camelia.
You bye.
Wow, we have others Depok lovers in here.
I'm
Position
from
ako
Depok
kanina.
too. I'm the first time join Britzone. Nice to meet you all.
Hi, nice to meet you, Kapajar. Wow. Is it your first time? Why you come to Brisbane? How you know
Yeah,
Brisbane?
I'm. I just want to learn more English. Sometimes I wanna discuss with each other, but I don't have a friend with that.
Oh, hope you can enjoy for your first time because we
Yeah,
always have fun on Brisbane and we always improve our English and speaking in Brisbane too. Hope you enjoy for the Brisbane. And thank you, Kak Fajar, for coming.
thank you.
Wow, oh yeah, Kanwanso already opened opening his
Yeah,
camera.
sorry.
Hello, Kanwansa.
Hello. You can call me
Oh my God.
Dea.
Oh,
Yeah,
there. But
Nuansa.
yeah,
Nuansa Dea Nabila. Nuansa is
okay.
from the song Nuansa Bening from my parents.
Yeah, that's why that I call you because that you are have a unique name, Kanwansa. Oh yeah,
Thank you.
Kadina.
It's okay. It's okay. You can use both
Oh,
names.
yeah, it's like a poem, right? Is it a
Yeah,
poem to be a song?
I think so. I don't really know the
Oh,
origin.
okay.
My parents just told me the story. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, sometimes the parents have a story to give our name, and sometimes you have a unique name because of the story of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a really cool. Maybe your parents like a poem or something.
Yeah.
Come to Brizon, Kadia.
Thank you. This is my first time as well. So hope
Wow.
we
I
can.
don't really have a lot of first timer here, and maybe I cannot say hi for all of you guys, but I really thank you for you guys are coming to Brizon to stay class. So I think this is enough for to start our class sessions. And welcome to stay class Brizon. My name is Tiara. I will be your MC for tonight, and we have already have our conductor. Is it Usman? And before that we start, I will introduce our hello Usman.
Oh,
We have a handsome conductor for tonight. But before we start to our conductor, I will introduce you about Prison, especially for our first timer. Okay, so anyone have to share your screen, guys, for announcement, Prison?
Yeah, I think. Farah, everything good?
Okay. Welcome to Prison Tuesday class. Tavares is not first. Okay. Welcome to largest English commodity in Indonesia. Welcome to Prison. Next. So everyone's in here. Britzone is English commodity. We always share about free and open platform, and we have an English education and a lot of volunteerism as me, as the MC, and a lot of facilitator, a good facilitator in here for tonight. And next. Actually, Brizon, I have a three class every week, and we are in the Brizon Tuesday class. It's available for a Tuesday. It's online and offline. We are in online, and offline is already held on the Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. Is it on Senayan? Instead of FX, guys. And for Tuesday class, we are focused on enhancing speaking skills through wider range topics. For next Thursday class. It's always online and it start with 7 p.m. the same as Tuesday class, and we have a Tuesday for for Saturday class we have for Saturday class we have um I think, wait, guys. For Saturday class, we have a Britzone Banday class, and it brings a fun topic, and it starts for 11 a.m. And sometimes we have a outdoor class. It's always on Saturday, and we have an enjoy for Saturday and learn English with active nature and etc. Next, Kafara. So for 3 weeks, and today you can follow our platform on Reason on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and we have a new one. It's Discord. You can also activate there, and you can ask anything, anytime, and anywhere from your guys' place. And for next, you guys, if you guys want to join, you can cap pictures for scan to this Discord. It's available for 24/7 if you guys want to always talk with others member of the prison, and you can join for our Discord. Next. Wow, and we have a new Prison merch. As you know, guys, Prison is non-profitable community. So if you want to support Prison, you can buy the Prison merchandise, and you can contact more for Kazaki and Karindu. And the number is more information. It's available at there. Next, Kawara. Also, in our offline class, we are available to order our Mi Aceh and our offline class. Its price is really available and it's really nice and delicious. You have to try it. And if you come to offline class, bring it on, guys. And you can order to Kafara, okay? It's owner of Banday Rancong. Next. Because of reason is a health and purpose community good, you can sign up to be a member library, and you can access all of 32K of book collection, audio and video collection at there. And yeah, that's it for the prison. So I hope you guys can access prison 3 days a week. So I think you guys have a curious about our topic for tonight. Think about the most impactful conversations and get all clear and concise and leave everyone's feel heard, and that's the power of the communication. So hello, Usman. So
Hello,
yeah, how are you, Usman?
I'm fine. How are you? I hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed.
I'm totally
Yeah,
great. Before you start about your presentation, maybe I have one question and you can answer for all after one question, and you can continue about your presentations.
sure.
So for me, the question is just what is your definition of effective communications?
So effective communication doesn't just like focus on speaking, listening. It's actually combination of all. So you might join workshops or trainings, or you might learn about, oh, this one is specific for learning, this one is specific for listening, speaking, and all of that. But rather, what effective communication is like where you process all of these different aspects perfectly and efficiently so that the message you want to convey, you convey it without getting confused or without confusing the other person. Okay. So it's
Also,
as simple as that.
so effective communication, I have a lot of aspects. Maybe you will explain all of the aspects and to make us to have a good conversations. So is it your time, Kausman? Time is yours.
Okay. Can we load the slides?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a good Raya, whosoever is celebrating. So in today's workshop, I will focus on effective corporate communication. I know this sounds really complicated and professional, but it's more like it can be applied to anyone, whether you're studying in university, whether you're in school, whether you're working. Okay, anything that is official and your aspect of actually effectively communicating in whichever field or arena you are, whether you're a student, whether you're a manager, whether you're an advertiser, whether you're a teacher, that all comes under this topic of corporate communication. So what does it does? So when you are able to emphasize your message with clarity, it increases the engagement, it increases the meaning of the message rather than explaining a topic. For instance, if you are having a conversation with someone, rather than telling one thing that you want the message to be delivered to that person 10 times in 10 different ways, effective communication focuses on just saying it once, but saying it properly so that you don't have to repeat the question, so that it covers most of the issues, most of the messages properly. Okay, we can move ahead. Okay, so first we are going to go and focus on understanding the basic fundamentals and importance of corporate communication. Corporate communication, as per se, can be used in many aspects, like I mentioned before. So the importance of it is it reduces noise. Now you'll say, what is noise? Is it like the noise we hear when it is something like that? No. But in speech, professional speech communication, noise is considered as an aspect that actually reduces the meaning of your sentence. Okay. So in order to have efficiency of your message, we have to reduce that noise. Noise in per se can be sometimes information that is not important, right? That can be in a way if you are maybe angry at someone, maybe you're angry at your colleague, maybe you're angry at your boss, but the message you want to deliver, if that anger is going to add an aspect to it and make your message maybe not clear, that we'll consider noise. So the importance of it is that doesn't matter what situation you're going through, whether you're angry, whether you're sad, whether it's hard for you to communicate, it focuses on delivering your message with clarity and while reducing the noise. Okay, we can move ahead. Now, when we talk about corporate communication, there are two ways you can communicate in an organization. That is internally and externally. Okay, so both have different aspects to it, how you're going to communicate, okay, how you're going to deliver your message. Okay, for example, let's say you're in a university, or whether you're in a school, or whether you're in a company, right? Wherever you are, there will be two types of communications that will be going around. Okay, first would be within the organization. So if you're in a school, the management within the school would have a type of communications within themselves, and it has its own aspect how this communication is conducted. While as, let's say, when it involves the third party, that is the external person, right? Let's say a person who is going to get admission in your school, right? So for now, he's an external, right? So how you're gonna, what do you call it, communicate to an external individual, that would be considered as the, sorry, externally communicating. Okay, so these are the two main aspects of communications, internal or external. Even within the Britzone, you'll say there are like different type of communications that goes on, it as you know that a lot of your sessions are online, so there will be a lot of communications, one within the management team, or what we are going to decide, what is the topic, how we are going to organize that we'll consider as internal communication. But how you deal with people who want to join the workshops or training, how you select a trainer, all that comes as an external. and you could think that how differently you deal with both the communications. Okay, so in communications, like I said, it doesn't only belong to like whether you're good at listening, whether you're good at speaking, right? It involves a variety of aspects, okay? Like verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, and digital communications. I think this is pretty basic. We all know we go through all of these aspects, but correctly finding a way to have effectively communicate your message, that is what we're gonna work on. That's what we're gonna learn today. That's what we're gonna talk about, discuss with each other, okay? Before we move ahead, does anyone have any questions related to this? Is it clear? You can tell me if I'm too fast as well. I'll slow down a bit. If it's clear, we can move to the next slide.
I think it's
Oh,
clear enough.
It's clear enough.
Yep, you
Thank
can
you.
carry on.
Let's move to
Yeah.
the next. So this is again the importance of corporate communication. What it does, which I briefly explained before, it enhances our understanding. Okay, what it does is, for instance, if I have an argument with a colleague, instead of bringing the effect of that argument in the communication, okay, I rather put my sentences properly, just focusing on the issue rather than putting my personal bias in it, right? If we have two employees who are having an argument on the project, right? Instead of going for personal attacks or personal bias definitions or explanations, we focus on actually the issue that is going on and what both of them think and how we can solve it. Okay, that would is the essence of corporate communication. So there are many benefits of it, right? If you're good, if your company, if your organization, in whatever aspect you work, if you're able to actually effectively use corporate communication and professional speech, what it's going to do is it facilitates decision making. Okay, usually you'll see communities or people who are not able to communicate properly, they're not able to reach a decision. Okay, it takes a long time for them to agree because they cannot concisely put their points together. But with corporate communication, if you learn this skill, you can make good decisions, right? You can be able to actually decide, you can discuss and facilitate good decisions, which in turn helps us in building trust among our companies. It helps us in building relationships as well, right? And it also promotes brand image. Okay, these are like the basic importance of corporate communications. Let's move ahead. So like I explained before, types of communications are between internal communications, that will be between employees and management, or between the schools, between the organizations, or between the NGOs, any type of organization you look, even if it's like a hobby. For instance, this Bitzone, which is a club for people who join to uh, talk in English, learn about it, research about it. It is also a type of internal communication that goes on around here. And external communication is with the clients, partners, and the public. Okay, and both have its own aspect of communicating. Let's move ahead. So internal communication again comes into emails, meetings, intranets, newsletters, right? The emails you send at work or at universities or at colleges, right? All of these come under internal communications, okay? And there's an effective way to actually do these kind of communications where you keep your sentences concise, you don't use a lot of filler words, you sometimes, what happens is, like, I think, speaking from personal experience, sometimes when we are trying to develop the skill of speaking good English and proper English, what we try to do is we try to learn a lot of words at first and try to use it in explaining the sentences, right? Well, I think that's a good habit to develop your vocabulary, to develop the reach of your words. But the first step for us to be confident and to speak good English and to communicate properly, effectively, is to actually keep your sentences concise. Just make sure you're able to say yes sentences in small sentences but proper sentences, okay? With that, once you're good, right, instead of adding on tons of new words to it and then maybe slowing down, where we can start is start by saying simple and crisp sentences that basically delivers your all messages and it's grammatically correct, right? Once you get the confidence, oh no, I spoke to at my office today, I spoke with friend, spoke with a client today, I didn't use big words, I just communicated in simple words, but my whole message was thoroughly conveyed to the person. Once you reach that level, then you can slowly add on words in the conversations. While you're with yourself, you can learn on new words. You can, obviously, you need to increase your vocabulary. But when it comes to practice, start with precise sentences, concise sentences which tell what you want to say precisely, okay? You do not have to always make your sentences look fancy when you're speaking, right? Your When you are talking in English, your first goal should be that my message is conveyed efficiently and properly, okay, instead of making it look fancy. Okay, let's move to the next slide. And external communication comes to press release, social media, website, public relations. Okay, does anyone here work in a digital media field? Any one of the attendees?
You can hands up your hand if you guys are work now.
It's fine. Even in, let's say, a Bidzone, there would be a person who would be handling their external communications, right? Who would be running the page, who would be communicating with people, right? That comes under external communications. And mostly
Like
when it
the
comes to,
public relation, yeah, like public relation division. Is it like that?
yes, it comes under that as well. All of these aspects, be it press releases, public relations, social media of a company or website, all of that comes into external communications, It comes into external communications because it's like a mirror. You're trying to show your company, you're trying to show your organization to the rest of the world. Okay, it's like a mirror you're trying to show the people. For instance, a Bidzone would be showing their Instagram page to people, come join us, right? So it extensively is a bit more what do you call it, of high importance than the internal communication, because external communication can affect the reputation of a company, okay? Within company, within an organization, if sometimes you make mistakes in communications, that can be dealt easily. You can say sorry or you can work on it and make it better. But when it comes to external communications, you have to be extra careful because you're officially representing someone, you're officially representing an organization. And if you're not able to deliver a concise message, or if your message wasn't received by the viewers in the right tune, that can have negative consequences on the company. People can think, oh, they are insensitive, maybe they can say like, oh, they don't care about people, oh, they were rude. So for external communications, it becomes a little bit more trickier than the internal communications. So whosoever works in that field has to be a little bit more careful, because the purpose of it is to manage a reputation of the company, inform stakeholders, and engage with public. and you know that all the companies and businesses, they actually run on the public opinion, where the people need to know your company in good books if you want to do business or if you want your company to develop. Okay, let's move ahead. So let's start with the uh, techniques for effective communication. Okay, so let's start with all the aspects of it together. So first is active listening. Okay, when you're communicating with anyone, you need to listen properly, right? Why is that important? Because when you're going to reply to the person, you should know that you understood everything that the person said. And in case he is not he didn't mention all of the things clearly, you can raise a point from your side that, excuse me, you did not mention about this, right? So that is active listening. Active listening is important in order for you to have a strong point where they know that the person has understood all the information, and based on that you can reply properly as well. Okay, and then comes the feedback mechanism. So feedback mechanism works on where you actually concisely talk to the person and take feedback and have internal feedback as well. So once you're communicating with someone, right, you would when the conversation is towards the end, you would ask the person, do you think everything is clear? Are you clear about this part? If you think something was tricky, you might ask about that part again and say, did you understand this properly? So that is the feedback session. And then you can have another feedback session once the communication is done with yourself. Okay, and in that case what you can do is you can remember yourself in saying that, oh, I had this communication earlier. Should I what do you call that, what are the ways I can improve? What mistakes did I make? You make a feedback of yourself. Then clear and concise messages is, like I said, it will help you to deliver your message properly. And use of appropriate channels. So sometimes which is basically respecting the hierarchy in a company or in an organization, right? What that means is, when you're in a company, when you're in a school, you have to see which person you are going to talk about an issue, right? If you're in school and you have an issue about admissions, you wouldn't go to the sports department, right? This is a wide example, but you have to actually see which department specifically needs to cater to your issues. Let's move ahead to the next slide. So let me go over this quickly as we are running short of time. So barriers to effective communications is like these are the issues that sometimes are caused, and they affect in hampering our way for effective communication. So obviously language is there. So even if you're speaking English, right, your English would not be similar to that in Singapore, that in USA, that in Canada, that in Australia, right? Even though you're speaking the same English, the language itself would be of having a different meaning, right? For instance, in USA, they call the biscuit a cookie, and in UK they call it a biscuit, right? So even if you're speaking the same language, there can be still barriers that can what do you call that, affect your communication. Okay, cultural differences are another issues. There are cultural differences also within the language that can cause barriers in communication and information overload. And sometimes what happens is, when you're talking in English, you try to put so much information in just one sentence that it becomes overloaded and the person cannot properly understand what you're saying. Okay, for that, what you need to do is like simplification. If the information is too long, break it down into 2 or 3 sentences. Cultural sensitivity. You need to learn about cultures also. So learning language is not just about learning the English words. You have to see where you are communicating, what kind of person you are communicating. Okay, And then prioritization. In communication, you have to see which aspect of it you're going to prioritize. What information is important, you're going to put that first. Okay, let's move ahead. So I think this is something similar which I read. Modern tools are emails, video conferencing, instant messaging. I think these days people are more confident about communicating on these modern platforms rather than in person. So when they speak in person, it becomes a little bit complicated. So in that case, what we need to do is we need to speak more face to face with people to release our fear of speaking. Okay. Other than that, modern technologies are really good because they are speedy, they reach the person faster, and they are efficient. Okay, let's move ahead. Um, Crisis management is similar, but I think we're running short of time, so we will focus to the exercise part first. Can you move next slide? Another one. Yes. So this exercise might help you in concising because I think if you're running short of time, I would really like to cover this part because it is quite important. So you see, if you're at some place, you can instead of say sometimes if you have like short time, right, and you need more time to do that task, whether you're at work, whether it's homework, whether it's in university, you're gonna say you shouldn't say that I can't do this in short time. I need more time. How you're gonna properly say it is like I'm currently working on another important task and we'll need an additional time to complete this project. When you say it this way, it doesn't show that you are inefficient. It says that, oh, you can do that task, but you need more time to do it. You see, these both sentences carry the same meaning, but the way you're going to say it, it's going to make a huge difference. It will have a positive impact rather than negative. So if someone at work says that you need to do the task, rather than saying that's not my job, I can't do it, you can say that I believe this person is better suited for this task, but I'm happy to assist with other responsibilities. Same way, if the person, if your subordinate made a report, bad report, you shouldn't say that this report is terrible, you need to do it again. You can say that I see some areas where we can improve this report. Let's discuss some revisions to make it stronger. See, you can see, you can have a look at these examples. Like you can see that both the sites are saying the same information. The only difference is one has a positive impact on it. It is constructively set where the person doesn't get offended. It is, the messages are more sensitive, right, rather than attacking the person. So for instance, this, if you get frustrated at work and you cannot take it anymore, you cannot say that this is so frustrating and pointless. Instead say I'm feeling challenged by this situation, can we discuss a better approach to handle it? You see, so there are like few examples that I've mentioned here. You all can have a look at it. We can move to the next slide. Okay, now I think I gave you a basic crux of the effective communication, and I gave you some examples as well. What are the proper ways in which you can, what do you call that, put your sentences forward for people to understand you better and efficiently. Now I have like two situations here that I created where it's a conflict basically. In first conflict, we can see Jordan feels that they are being assigned more tasks than other team members, and that is unfair. Taylor, the manager, believes that Jordan is simply more efficient and can handle this workload better than others. Okay, this is the first situation. And the second situation is Sam feels that Alex has taken full credit for a project that involved significant input from both. Alex believes that their contribution was crucial and that they deserve the recognition. So we have these two situations here. What I would like to do is like we can get into the breakout rooms, preferably one or two people, two or three people, and they can role play, and they can be in situation, they can choose one of these situations, and they can be either Jordan and Taylor and Sam and Alex, and they can try to effectively communicate and try to put their point. Okay. Are we going to the breakout sessions after this?
I think
I
we need
guess
to
so.
go to the MC first. Okay. Yeah. Screen is yours, Katiara.
Yeah, thank you so much, Usman, for your presentations. So, but before that, we are moved to our breakout rooms for FGD sessions. We will let me you guys to ask for a question to Kak Usman. Before that, we are moved to anyone here want to ask something? Coffee?
Sure, ask.
Yes, yes. If I get an opportunity to ask Osman, is that okay? MC Katiara.
Yeah, that's okay,
Okay.
Coffee.
So thank you for the presentation, Usman. It's wonderful. So I'm a white collar responsible for account management internally and externally. So I feel like this presentation is it's me. So and I'm working on formulating how we can communicate effectively in my company. So to be straightforward, my question is about how can we ensure that the communication in between the people is as effective as I inform to the first person. So what I mean by that, how we can measure the information approach to the last member. So whenever we communicate with someone, and there are, let's say, 7 to 10 members, and the last person is the executor. So how how can we measure that the executor will execute it properly? I mean, without changing the meaning of what I communicate with the second person, the third person, until the last person. Because when we talk about communication, we talk about goals because
Yes.
it's better for me. Yeah, that's it. I'm working on it, and
So I
if we
think
do
your
something,
question is more towards that once there is an information that you want to pass down through all your hierarchy in the company,
yeah, yeah,
how can you
the
make sure that
hierarchy.
the last person who gets the message actually understands the message as it is, right?
Yes, correct.
So,
That's my question.
yes. So usually in that case, if it's how many employees are there in the company? Like,
Uh,
let's say the messages, how many people do you have to?
okay, for example, okay, yeah, it's typically 15 to, yeah, 15,
15.
1 5, yeah,
That is
15,
quite a good
10
number.
to 15.
Yeah, that is quite a good number, and you can manage pretty good. Can you tell me whether it is digital communication or physical communication?
I can say both because I am in a manufacture industry, so not all using email. So I
Mhm.
have to make sure that the executor, which is the operator, execute it very well.
So in that case, there's a term that we use in companies that is called agenda and memos, you know. So
Oh yeah.
that is basically a part that can be a part of your email, or that can be a separate email to it. So once you write your email, let's say you want to communicate your message digitally through communication through email, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to explain maybe in your first paragraph about the information that you want to communicate. Okay. Maybe we are making this change to the company's this rule, and we are not, for example, going to do this. Okay. You put all that information, you explain it precisely in English, you write that paragraph. Okay. What you're going to do after the email is that you're gonna add one small box kind of thing, and that would be the agenda. Okay, so in agenda would be like one sentence executive summary of the communication. Okay, so agenda would be, for instance, communication regarding urgent change in qualitative methods. For example, this is like the heading of it, so you put one heading, that is the agenda, and then after that you goes to meeting minutes, or you go to memo. And then you put into points three of the short, most important points that you want to cover, you want them to convey. Okay. For instance, employees are not allowed to do this. Employees needs to do this following this date, and employees are have to follow the current dash dash dash. Okay. You put all these informations there, and then you send the email. And in the email, you have to say that you have to, what do you call that, reply to it in order for us to know that you have received the message. So in future, and it also comes with strictening the rules where after that you have to be strict that we are sending these memos. So after reading the email and within 24 hours, is it effective? And you have to follow this. Okay. Once you follow this system, I think the communication would be smoother.
Okay. Thank you, Usman, for sharing.
Anyone else?
Okay, I will let one person more to ask you, Kak Usman. So I will let to Kak Fajar. Halo, Kak Fajar.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm a Fajar and I'm generally to discuss with stranger or something like that because I'm a photographer, street photographer.
Okay.
To take a stranger picture, and I want to ask to you, uh, monologue and dialogue is two different things, is
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And I used to talk with each other, talk with a stranger, and which is I think to dialogue with each other, uh, have to gimmick or body language to attention atau pay attention to them, and uh, I just wanna know how to get attention with audiences when you monologue.
Okay. So if you're a street photographer and you try to communicate to people.
Yeah, and I just wanna know, and I want to know how to increases my uh, vocabulary or something like that to can discuss with stranger or
Yeah, yeah.
discuss with stranger and
Hmm.
have a dialogue
Yeah,
to
yes, I get your question. I know sometimes it can be a little more tricky because when you're talking
uh,
to yourself or when you are typing or chatting, you feel like it's proper. But when you face a person, it becomes a little clouded and you don't know which word to select, right? It happens a
yes,
get clouded.
it's
Is
it's a confused with writing and conversation with a different thing
yeah,
for me.
yes, so exactly that happens, and that is not a bad thing. It's a learning curve, you know. It means that this is one what you call that point of line you have to reach where you're gonna improve your English quite a lot. So, in order to do that, depending on your situation, whether you're if you feel like you get too confused, what you can do is firstly, I think simple advices, two of them would be first would be actually talking in really simple words, you know. In the first conversations, the first time you encounter, instead of thinking of saying a lot of things, just go and say that, okay, you know what, today I'm just gonna talk to the person. I'm gonna say, how was his day? What is he doing? And ask him, can I take your picture? And then I'm gonna say, have a nice day. Okay. So you'll just go ask the person, hey, how are you doing? I hope you have an amazing day. Then he'll reply, then you're gonna say, can I take a picture of you? And then you'll take a picture. There'll be few communications that will be informal on spot, right? And then you're gonna say goodbye. And once you do it few times, you will have like increase in confidence, and you will be able to use those words more what do you call that, confidently. Okay, you can do that. That is the first aspect. And second aspect would be, I would recommend you watching a soap opera, you know. I know it's like it shouldn't be a tough job. You see a movie, see a series with a normal English. You can choose Friends, the American TV show Friends. You can watch Friends, and you can watch it with subtitles, and you can focus how they're trying to communicate with each other. You can see the sentences, you can see the phrases, and slowly start using them in your communications. And surely just within few days, weeks, months, your English will definitely improve, and you'll be more confident in speaking with us. I hope that helps.
I often need to speak with stranger, but I think my English vocabulary with just uh that's apa sih gitu aja. Uh, Normal things. I have just normal things
Hmm.
vocabulary.
That's okay. In the starting
So,
of the session, I explained, that's what I was saying. When you're learning English, you don't need to, there are two aspects of it. Vocabulary is one, and then confidence is another, both needs to be there. So it cannot happen that you will try to learn a lot of words and then you cannot have confidence and you cannot speak, right? So what you're going to do, start with simple sentences. You don't need to learn a lot of big words that you're going to use as communication. The time will come, you will increase your vocabulary, you will learn more words. But for now, focus on having communicating basically with basic English with people,
um,
basic English, but proper English without errors, and build on it. Do it few times, meet people, talk online with people, make new friends, and try to communicate in normal English. You don't need to learn a lot of complicated words. And once you're confident and comfortable speaking normal English, then start adding more words. Okay. And other than that, watch TV series also with subtitles, because when you read subtitles, it gives you an edge in speaking. You try to act like you're speaking in the series, and it helps you improve your speaking also. Okay.
oh, okay. Thank you for advice.
Okay, thank you, Kak Fajar and Kak Usman. I don't know if you guys want to practice and improve your English, just come to Britzone after 3 days a week, guys. Okay, so before the I know you guys are waiting for after the session, but we will do for our traditions classes. So, that's taking a picture together. So I will let you guys to open your camera and take a pictures. Reza, is it ready?
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Katiara, for giving me the chance. So everyone, we will be taking pictures, so make sure you open your cameras, and we'll be posting it on our Instagram account. And I will be taking it 2 times because I see that we have 2 slides, so keep posting. So I'll be able to take the pictures. All right, everyone, open your cameras, and I'll start taking the picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. Okay, I will take the picture in 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you very much. The photos has been taken. Back to you, Katiara.
Okay, thank you guys. So our Zoom house already has a prepare for our breakout rooms. So enjoy your afternoon rooms, guys, and see you on the main and see you later.
Oops. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kak Esther. Hello, Kak Siska.
Halo Kak Dega.
Okay, I think this, wait a minute. Okay, so while waiting for Kadian, because Kadian will be the facilitator for tonight in the main room, I would like to ask, I would like to you guys to introduce yourself first, to break ice among all of us. So I will start from Ka Esther first. You can mention um, your name and also fun fact about you. Oh, Kak Isa just left. Okay. So we only have Kak Siska and also Kak Evika. Kak Siska, everything good?
Yes, everything good.
Okay. Kak Siska, could you please to introduce yourself? You can mention your name and also one fun fact about you.
Okay, Kak Dega, thank you for thank you. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Siska Hamelia Putri. You can call me Siska. Fun fact about me, I'm a left hand.
Left hand. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a left hand.
so in Indonesia called kidal, yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're right. Yes,
Okay,
I'm a
okay,
left
okay, okay. So, thank you so much, Kasiska, for telling us about your fun fact. We would
Thank
like
you.
to go to Kak Evika. Hello, Kak Evika.
Hello, Kak Diga. Hi, everyone. First of all, I'm sorry I cannot turn on my camera at the moment. My name is Evika. I'm from Jakarta. Nice to
Oh,
meet you
wow.
all.
Nice to meet you, Kak Evika. So, do you have like, can you please share to us one fun fact thing about you?
I I like to eat. I don't know. It's not a fun fact, but it's
You like
on top
to
of
eat?
my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, what is the favorite food from you? Just one. Your
Everything.
most favorite food. Yeah.
Well,
Hi, I'm really sorry. I
oh,
was sent to the breakout room.
Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, Kadian, back to you, Kak Evika and Kak Siska here, Kadian, as the facilitator in the main room. Please, you guys can enjoy the FGD sections.
All
Kadian.
right. Hi, everyone. Kaevika, Tiara, our amazing conductor, our president, and also um, the operator over there. Welcome to our breakout room. LCE Britzone's breakout room. And this is me, Dian, speaking all the way from Thailand. And I'm the lucky one to be facilitating this main room. Okay, so before we start, we get into our discussion. I would like to know better about you. So, what about introducing yourself? Let's start from Kasiska. Hello, Kasiska. Kasiska, you there?
Hello, Kak Dian.
Hi,
You
hi,
hear me?
hello. Yep,
Yeah,
you're
hi.
audible.
Okay. Well, I have to introduce myself again?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Siska Hamelia Putri, everyone. Hello. You can call me Siska. What else, Kak?
And what do you do for a living?
Pardon me?
What do you do for a living? What is your job?
Oh, my job, I'm a clinical psychologist, actually.
Oh, you are a
Yeah.
psychologist.
Yes.
So you work with people and deal with their problems.
Yes, you are right. I work
Okay.
with people from individual cases or in a group cases or in a group community.
All right,
Associated
we're
people
glad
for
to
that.
have you here, Kasiska.
Thank you, Kak Dian.
Okay, now
Thank
let's
you for the
move on to the
opportunity.
next speaker for tonight. We have Evika. Hello, Evika.
hello, Dian. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
how are
Hi,
you doing?
everyone. Yeah, I'm doing fine. First of all, I'm sorry I cannot turn on my camera at the moment. And I think we've met before in Britzone's meeting too. Well, I don't know if you remember, but I
Really?
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people on
Yeah.
Britzone. I mean, in Britzone, but I'm sorry if I can
Yeah.
remember you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah. So my name is Evika. I'm from Jakarta and I work as an auditor.
Oh, an auditor. Okay,
Yeah.
so guys, the two of you, before we get into our discussion, I'm just gonna ask you a quick question. Let's start from Africa since your microphone is on already. So, do you consider yourself a good communicator?
Not really. Well, see, I'm already out of words. Uh, well, not really. No, I just I'm not that much of a communicator. I don't really like speaking to people unless I really need to. So I guess if I have to uh put a score on my communication skill, I would say it's adequate.
Okay. And do you always repeat yourself when giving others instructions or explaining yourself?
Well, yes, if I am running out of words, I always repeat myself. But if I have a lot to say, I usually don't repeat myself that much.
Okay. And as an auditor, how important communication is it in your job?
Well, because it's a professional area, I don't have to make small talks, which I hate. And in professional settings, well, you usually have things to say, so I don't really have a problem in that area. But when I'm asked to make small talks, that's when I have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you struggle with making small talks. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Thank you, Efika. I hope
Okay.
you can talk more with our conductor later, how to overcome that. Thank you very much for your answers. And let's go to Siska now.
Okay, Kak Dian.
So, do you think of yourself as a good or efficient communicator?
Actually, because of my profession, I need to always improve myself in a communication because I have to deliver like such as intervention, or I have to assess people's problem in comfortable way. So well, I don't claim that I'm a good communicator, but I always try myself to improve my communication so I can help people. I can help people to facilitate them to open their self mm, and facilitate them to open about their what I want to say, like their problem or their concern comfortably, like that kind.
Yeah. Okay. So you need to have that outstanding communication skills. So you can help them open up to you, right?
Yes, yeah, right.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for your answer, Mrs. and also Efika. And Ms. Dega, would you please allow me to share screen here because I need to share that two study cases.
Let me help you, Kak, because well, I'm helping you. Maybe Kak Dahlia, could you please to give the authority for Kak Dian to? Oh, okay.
Okay, I can do it already. Don't worry. All right, just 1 second, guys. So we have two challenging study cases here, and we might even have encountered these two situations in our daily life. So let me just open it now. Okay. Let's go to situation one here. So the conflict is Jordan feels that they're being assigned more tasks than other team members and that this is unfair. So he feels unfair about it. Okay. And Taylor, the manager, believes that Jordan is simply more efficient and can handle the additional workload better than others. So now, imagine that you were Jordan. What would you say to your manager? How would you approach your manager? Benfica?
Well, yeah, I'm working in well, let's say corporate. So this is familiar. This is a familiar case to me. So rule number one is that this is a bitter truth that if you're efficient, you will be punished with more work, with more work, you know. So, well, in case that I'm already too efficient and my supervisor gives me more work, I would simply just told them that I'm I'm swamped right now. I can handle more workload. What if you distribute the work to my other colleagues? You know, yeah. I think I'm just gonna be direct with him or her.
Okay. Now, what if we role play this? I want you to tell me what exactly you're going to say. Now, imagine that I am your manager and you're coming to me to complain about this situation. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
You already knocked the door. I told you to have seat and I ask you, so what seems to be the problem, Efika?
Okay, Mr. Dian, I yesterday you gave me this task that I have to finish, but currently I'm still working on the previous task that you gave me, and I'm still not finished yet. And if you don't mind, what about we ask my colleague to help me with this task because I would like to finish my previous task first.
Okay. Miss Africa, we genuinely appreciate and believe in your capability here. And do you know what? By giving you more tasks, it's not that we punish you, but we appreciate your talent. And these two tasks, I know they might seem challenging, but they can help you get more rewards and also more recognitions. And we do believe that you can finish those in time.
Well, yeah, but like I said before, I still haven't finished the previous tasks, and I cannot do both of them at the same time. And if it's okay, I would like to finish the first task first, so that I have a maximum quality of my output, and I could try to finish them both, but I cannot promise you that I will give my best work for both of the tasks. But if you like me to finish the first work first and then give the second task to my colleague, or even just extend the deadline, maybe I could, finish them both.
Okay, so we can assure you that you can have time extension here, but would you be willing to take the second task?
Oh yeah, if the extension is reasonable, I could try to finish both of the tasks.
Okay, thank you very much for your understanding,
Okay.
Miss Epika. All right,
Yeah, you're
thank you,
welcome.
thank you. Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
It was really on the spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay, now Siska, it's your turn. Are you ready for your responses?
Actually not.
Okay, so you're coming to me to complain about you being given too much work, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Hi, good morning, Miss Siska.
Okay, good morning, Mr.
What can I
Dian.
do for you today? Or
Well,
how may I help you?
I've already heard about I got a new assign.
Mhm.
I got a new task yesterday. I got the information from one of my college, and but at the same time, now I'm currently working in another important task, and I believe that my and for this important task, I think I need more time so I can work with it in optimum way. And I I um I believe that my friends Africa is better suited for this task. So, what do you think about it?
Well, we truly believe in your talent, and we really appreciate that you always bring your 100% to the table. So, Miss Siska here, by giving you another task while you're doing uh, what you are busy doing right now, we actually want to see if you could handle multitask, and we believe that you can do that. So what if we um, help you with the first test by uh, giving you or providing you with a team that can help you with that task? What do you think about it?
Wow. Thank you, Miss Dian. It's such an honor for me because you trust me for this stuff, and feel I feel and I think with this task, I think if you make it as a team, I could handle it. I could handle it properly. So thank you for your help for this new talks.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to send you a team that can help you to complete your ongoing task, and also please be ready for the task that is coming.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dian, for your help.
Okay. Wow. I love both of your answers. So each person has a different approach to this problem. I loved it that Siska there mentioned that you really appreciated that the company actually recognize your talent by saying that, oh, thank you so much for putting your trust in me. That was very good. And Evika, I love the way you approach this problem as well. You were being honest with your situation, and that is really important. Okay, now let's go to situation number 2. So the conflict is Sam feels that Alex has taken full credit for a project that involves significant input from both. Alex believes that their contribution was crucial and they deserve the recognition. So, Miss Siska, just imagine you work on a project or maybe on a research. Uh, you work with your partner, but your partner takes full credit for it. Okay. What would you do and what would you say? Let's say you work with me on this project.
Okay, so it's different perception. I want to confirm. It's look like a different perception from
Yep.
Sam and Alex, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
May I confirm what the meaning of full credit in here?
Okay, full credit. Okay. So when you take full credit of something, you take all. Okay, so you want people to thank you only to recognize this is only your work, even though you work as a team.
Oh, so it's
Yes.
like just Alex got a recognition for
Yeah. Let's say that we work together and I proclaimed that I've done all the work without involving you there.
I got the
see.
point.
So
Thank you.
how would you approach me? What would you say to me?
Okay. Hello, Mr. Dian. I want to talk with you about our last project. Don't you remember with our last project that we work together?
Yes.
Well, I've heard that you take full credit for that project, and I feel a bit disappointed with that because I think this project works it's done by us. So I feel like I feel like it's not fair for this for what you've done.
Well, I understand that you feel disappointed, but I've done most of the parts of the project, so I don't think that you deserve the credit.
Oh, so you think wait a minute. So you think that just because of your contribution more than you feel that your contribution more than others, so uh, you are uh, you are deserve for the recognition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I misunderstanding with that?
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't think it's fair, and I think maybe because this is the project that not just everyone has their own responsibility with this project. So I think it's better for us, not just not just you, but all of the people who work in this project get deserve for the recognition because as you know made when we made this project and we write it in a report, you don't just writing your name, isn't it? Because it's not just you who take who contribute to this project. So I think be fair more it will be fair enough if you I what I want to say. Wait a minute.
That's okay. Are you out of words now? That's
Wait a
fine.
minute.
Okay.
I agree. I agree if we deserve for the recognition. So I think that the recognition it's not just for you. It has to be for all of people who contribute to this project, like what we report, what we did in the written report. I just want you to know that all of us deserve for the recognition.
Well, I understand that, but I've already mentioned your name in the opening during my presentation. I mentioned you there. So don't you think you already get what you deserve by mentioning your name there? And also for that little effort that you put into our project, do you think you deserve more?
I see. Maybe you have to, I think that you have to make it clearly what do you mean with uh, little contribution, little contribution, little contribution, contribution, and significant contribution. What is the difference of it?
All right. I think let's stop here. It's getting heated now. I know. You're right. You need to deal with this kind of people sometimes. They
Yeah.
just don't want to share the credits with you. Well, I have come across people who think like that in my life, and I hate working with them, honestly.
Well,
All right.
actually,
Yes.
I working with those people, but maybe it's different situation, yeah, because
Okay.
I have to help them to recognition their own what I want to say their own miss perception.
Yes. Yeah. I understand that some people are just so selfish and egocentric. They want only them to be appreciated. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have like a
Thank
little
you.
time here. We're running short of time. So I'm going to go to Elfika.
Hi, Kevin.
Elfika, you're still there. Sorry for holding you up.
It's okay. It's okay. I like
Okay.
drama.
So, what would you say in this situation? Let's say we work together, okay?
Yeah.
And then I take all the credits without involving you,
Okay.
or without, maybe I just mention in the opening of the presentation, okay, Evika has done this
We need
and
more
she has helped me.
time.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
they're here already.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
okay, quickly. Yes, Evika.
Okay, quickly. Okay. I would just say like, Alex, I just want to ask you something. What did you, why did you do that? Why did you just include my name in the opening of the presentation? Why didn't you mention that I also have a lot of work input in this presentation? Because as you know, we work together, and our participation is equal actually in this presentation. So I wish you could explain to me why did you just mention me in the opening of the presentation.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much for your responses, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna give the control back to our MC. MC, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Kadia. Wow, it's always we need more time for outdoor sessions. Are you guys done, guys? It's not okay.
Yeah,
So
we're not done yet. Actually, we're not done yet.
no, you are not done yet, but you gotta move to here. So yeah, we always have a limit time for after the session. If you guys get more and more for after the session, again, always come to Britzone. Okay, so we are moved to our representative time. So I think we already have a lot of facilitator, but we only choose two representatives. So I will choose from group Kamech.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that anyway. So good evening everyone. So in my breakout room there are only two people there, which is Ka Ririn and Ka Azi. So I will choose Ka Ririn to be my representative. Um Ka Ririn, are you there? Oh, come on girl. Answer me. I think she's not here. Maybe I will call another one, which is Kaazi. Kaazi. Oh,
I think Karirin is here, Kak Mitch. Karirin, are you
really?
there? Ririn or Riri? Riri.
Ririn.
Yeah, I think Karirin is here. Karirin, everything good?
Karin
Karin.
my MG, Kak. Maybe
Oh,
another Ririn ya. But that's fine. Kak Ririn can be the representative as well.
Is she here?
Is that
Ka-
me?
yes.
yeah. Ka, the
Yes,
virtual floor
Karin.
is yours. Now, show them who you are.
Okay.
Anyway, good luck, Ka.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. Actually, I have a good moment with Kain and also Kak Faika. We have discussed about two situations between situation 1 and 2, which is talking about Jordan, which is got a lot of overwork or workload, we can say, from Tyler, the manager. And then, wait a minute, why I got so nervous? We just discussed that Jordan got a lot of more work from Tyler because Taylor believed that Jordan can do a lot of responsibility from Taylor. And then we discussed that I think Jordan
is good enough to have that kind of responsibility because he has like good performance. And then the solution of that is Taylor need to make him as a leader so he can understand what is the responsibility of Jordan, like can lead the team and lead the others to have good communication in this project, maybe you can say. And then the other situation, like about Sam, that things that Alex have take a lot of credit for the project, we can say. And then as we can read before, I think the only one that have misunderstanding is only Sam, because Alex still think that their contribution to be need to be, how to say, what I forgot the name. But yeah, I think that's it. We have discussed about situation 1 and 2, but the conclusion is like if we want to have like um if we want to have good communication, that it's good in any project that we face together in any field, especially in work team, something like that. I think that's it. Thank you.
Wow.
Sampurnamil ada sebatang. Berapa?
Well, that's really good, Kak Ririn.
That's
So
nice.
okay, so we move to our another representatives. I will choose from Fazil. Hello, Kak Gozali.
All right, hello. Okay. Right, so am I audible? All right, so I
Yeah,
think
audible.
for the representative of my group, it's gonna be for Kak Lani. Hello, Kak Lani, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, so please, yeah.
So my group, I was in a group with Gozali and Sony. We talk about the first and the second conflict actually. And as for the second conflict, we actually it's kind of complicated for us to decide because uh one people wants more recognition while the others feels that he has full credit for because he offers more than the others. Personally, I think that both of them need to speak and talk each other about their situation because misunderstandings tends to happens a lot. But if both of them wants to talk each other and uh, speak up about how they really felt inside, they could come to uh, come to a conclusion or come to a solution which with uh, come to a conclusion between them. So there will be no one that getting hurt with the situation, even if one have more to offer. But since it's a group thing, so they could share the recognition to both of them, and there will be no one getting hurt by sharing the credit. Actually, even if you offer more, but the people in the end will know it better who give more and who give less in their project, and that's the conclusion of our discussion.
Wow, thank you, Kalani. Wow, that's a good. That's both of the good representative guys. And so for the closing, we will check out to answer and our conductor views and giving us closing statement. Hello, Kak Usman.
Hello. Yeah, I was in one of the breakout session as well. There were like good responses there as well, and everyone did get the aspect like how we should communicate. Would you mind if you could share the slide for 1 second?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Because you guys did really well, but I will share both the situations, the optimum efficient way how they would have communicated. Okay, in the first situation, Jordan would say, Taylor, I've noticed that I'm getting more tasks than some of my colleagues. This is starting to affect my work-life balance, and I'm concerned about fairness. Okay. And then the Taylor would respond, I understand your concern, Jordan. You're very efficient, which is why I thought you could help these tasks. Uh, I see how this could be overwhelming. Jordan, could we discuss a more balanced distribution of tasks or perhaps find a way to involve other team members more? That's a fair point. Let's set up a meeting with the team to discuss how we can better balance the task. Okay. So we can see that we have to practice empathetic listening, assertive communication, and problem solving. Okay. Even though it's like a conflict, but you see, like both of the parties communicated really well, where Jordan mentioned how it's affecting him. Taylor acknowledged, but at the same time, he said it could be overwhelming. And then Jordan suggested that let's find a balanced distribution of tasks and involve other team members. You see, this situation could have turned ugly if Jordan would have been more, he would have attacked Taylor and saying like, oh, you're giving me too much work. It is not fair. Instead, he approached an empathetic and listening way. Okay. That should be our way of communicating when you encounter such situation. Let's move to situation 2. Yes. So in situation 2, even let's take in account that the person who did not give credit for your task, even though you haven't done as much work as him, right? But even in such case, even if you contributed 10 or 15% to the work, you still deserve to get credit for that part of the work, okay? So in that case, Sam would say that I noticed that the project in this presentation, the marketing strategy is not mentioned, and it felt like the credit was only given for the graphic design work. And then Alex said, I understand why you feel this way. The design was a major part of the project, and it took a lot of effort. And then he responded, and your design was fantastic. I just think it's important to also highlight how the marketing strategies contributing to the project success. And then Alex responded, you're right, Sam. Both aspects were critical. How about we update the project reports to include details on both the marketing and designing contributions? That sounds like a great idea. Let's make sure our report reflects the teamwork, that work that went into the project. Okay. See, here it focused more, even though there is conflict, it focused on constructive feedback, acknowledging each other's contribution, and finding a way to credit in a way that recognizes the efforts of all. While we have conflicts like this, our only mission should be to solve the problem, not to raise an issue, to have a conflict. Even if you have like problem, the moment you communicate to the person, your mission should be to solve the issue rather than looking down upon someone or attacking someone personally. Okay. I hope these examples helped you and gave you a little aspect of how we should deal with such situations. Today's session was quite short. We could have added more content to it, but due to time constraint, we did not add more aspect to it. Other than that, I hope you all had an amazing session. I hope we can join more in what you call that, more sessions and learn more about communication, whether it's personal or professional. And let's learn English together. Let's get better day by day. I hope this session helped you to maybe learn few things, practice few things, and gave you a little confidence that yes, anyone can speak English, anyone can get better. I think that's all from my side tonight. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening.
Wow. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Usman, for
much.
your time to explain for us. And I hope you guys gonna enjoy for your Tuesday team class for Britzone. Have a nice day and see you later, guys. Bye.
See you later, guys.
See you later,
Thank
Thank
guys.
you.
Please stay on such a
Thank
nice
you.
Bye-bye.
For
Bye.
I announced for Fazil and Usman for stay for a while. Everyone can live others. Dadah.
Yeah.
Bye, YouTube.
Thank you, Kak Feni.
Thank you, Kak Sony.
I think that's all, guys. Thank you, Kak Sony.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Feni. Guys, can you please do not admit again, yeah? Okay, so
Bye, YouTube.
bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes, bye, YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay,
We all still shame. Bye.
Dahlia, could you please to